This video will show how to enroll fields and farms into the premium imagery option. Currently I'm at the account view, but if I come up here and click on the menu bar, slides over, and we'll go into the general settings to set up all the general settings here first. And I'll come up here to the sync setup and drop down here where it says imagery over on the right hand side. Now in this case, since you want imagery, you want to make sure that that's slid across, and then you can select from the current season that we're in, 2020, back to as far as you want to go, up to 3 years back. So in my case, I'm going to go to 2019 to get last year's imagery as well. And then I could come down here and select whatever months that I wanted to start and run through. So if I just want that to be April through October, then I would select those month panels. I could hit the remove downloaded pending images after a certain amount of days if it was inactive. I'll just set mine to 30. And then the source, of course, is the Sentinel, which is the 10 meter imagery. Landsat is 30 meter, or if you want both. And I would suggest both, and for the point and reason that simply there's some days at Sentinel, when they fly, it might be a cloudy day, but Landsat might fly the next day or 2 days later, and it may be a little better as far as being able to see the imagery itself on the field because of cloud cover. So I'm going to hit done once I set all of that, and I'm going to come back here to the menu bar and go down to a particular field to show you how to enroll at a field level. So at the field level that I'm at, you'll notice now I'm clicked on the home button down here on the bottom left. You have this in the window tiles, the imagery button for enrolling, and everything's set up what you had set it up originally. And if you want to set that start date to a little later date, you can do that, but you'll notice that this applies to this field only. Generally, it's going to do everything from April through October. So I would hit enroll, and that field would be enrolled in the system now. Now that it's enrolled, if I hit the premium imagery button, this is going to show me that the field's been enrolled. There's been no images now that's been downloaded yet, but if I go to the field settings, that shows me everything what it has been done. We can unenroll it. We can request more imagery, select a status, and so on and so forth. So I'll cancel there. Come back here, go back to my menu bar, and I'm going to run up to the farm level on one of my other growers here and come down to this particular grower that I want to do this for. So I'm going to go to Ellis Farms, and I've got one farm. Now underneath that, I've got a bunch of fields, as you can tell. I'll go back to the farm view. So at the farm view, I'll click in the maps view over here, and I'll come down here and hit that premium imagery tile. And there again, this goes without saying, but this is only going to be in Cirrus Premium. So I want to show all. Right now I don't have anything that's been downloaded or approved, so I'm going to hit the Enroll Fields in Premium Imagery. You would zoom in on those field area and select all the fields that you want to enroll into the program. And once you get all that selected, I've got one field up here all by its lonesome. I'll get all my fields enrolled that I want. Then I would hit the set enrollment date down here at the bottom. And you're going to see what you'd set in the general settings earlier, starting on 4.1 and so forth. And we'll just enroll all of those fields. Now everything's been enrolled, but there's been nothing brought down yet. So if I come back to the back button and I go to the menu bar, and I come over here to where it's actually got some imagery already downloaded at, I'll show you what that looks like. So if I go to the grower level and click in the maps view and come down here to the premium imagery tab, this is going to show me all the imagery that is downloaded already. Now they haven't been approved but one. So if I go back to my all button and I select one of these, it loads it into the view. And if it's a good clean image like this, meaning there's not much white coverage on it, then I'll approve that. And that's going to convert that now to an NDVI image. I'll go back and I'll look at one of my others. Another good one. And it's also that Sentinel, that's that 10 meter imagery. And you would continue this as you're going throughout the crop season, picking what would be appropriate. Now that's one that's covered by full cloud cover that day, so it's really not of much use. So I'm going to reject that. But now when I go to the All button, it shows me all of them that have been approved over here on the Approve button side, and then everything what needs approval that's in the pending state. So that's how you set up your imagery in the general settings, at the field view, and the farm view for getting imagery downloaded to utilize for scouting.